Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Vetri Otu, and on this channel I share videos on food and business. Kindly subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so that when I post new videos you'll be informed. As at the time I'm filming this video, we are on 997 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to everyone. We're almost at 1k. Yeah, we're almost at 1k. I want to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed, that has watched my videos. I've not really done a get to know me video before, so I felt this could be the best time to do it because we have a lot of new subscribers. So in today's video, I'll be talking about myself and I'll be answering some questions to help you know me more. And I'll also be glad to know you in the comment section. Let me know you also. Tell me things about yourself in the comment section. So you already know my name is Vetri Otu, and I'm a food content creator. I'm also an entrepreneur, the CEO of V Classic Foods and Travel Fabrics. V Classic Foods, we're involved in production of packaged cakes and chin-chin. At Travel Fabrics, we're involved in the sales of premium quality Ankara fabrics. We also have a subsidiary, Travel T-shirts, that's basically involved with the branding of t-shirts and also the sales of both customized t-shirts and plain t-shirts. I am a graduate of biochemistry from Futo Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Nigeria. I am married with 2 children. My best color is red. Like, I feel at my best when I'm wearing red. That's actually my best color. Then my second best color is pink, but mostly fuchsia pink. I love pink too. So those are my 2 best colors. I'm a passionate Christian and I live by Christian values. The unique skills that come natural to me are writing and editing. I love to write and I love to edit. Then I also love to cook, I love to bake. These are some unique skills that I have or hobbies. I love to learn also, watching videos especially that teach me something new. My best food always just fluctuates. So sometimes it could be coconut rice and plantain with chicken. Some other times it could just be soups. I love vegetable soup. I also love oha soup. Then I love okra soup and ola soup. So it just depends. Just basically taking soups. I don't eat much of swallow at all. I love to lick soups. Then my best drink is yogurt. Don't even take yogurt from me. Like I also love to drink cold water, but yogurt is my go-to drink any day, anytime. Like I love yogurt. My journey into the world of business actually began from watching my mom. My mom was a banker. She worked for over 20 something years before she retired. She was also a caterer. She was a baker. She had so many hats. She had a lot of hats that she was wearing. She was also into events. She gave me my first knowledge of business and how business works. Watching her, although she's late now, but watching her, I became interested in cooking because I think she's the person that I've seen cook, like a single individual with a few people, cook 5 bags of rice at once. Like that's how much of cooking she was into. She also had some banks she was supplying food to. So we'd go to those banks to serve them. Then Intercontinental Bank and some other banks were always going to serve them their lunch. So that was where I got my first knowledge. I took or had interest in business. I just loved the fact that she was providing value, and in return, she was getting money in return of the value she was providing. So that was my first knowledge of business. Before I now went into school, I studied biochemistry, graduated, and I worked first of all in I worked in an oil servicing firm for a few years before going into the food industry proper. My boss saw that I had an interest in food. He now recommended a multi-million food company for me to work with them, and so I worked there as the management staff for 5 years, where I now got my proper business knowledge because this organization was structured really structured. So that's why I got the working knowledge of what it is to have a structured food business. So basically this is how I got into the food industry. But I have a strong passion for food. I've always known that I belong to the food industry, no matter what I do, because that's where I have a passion. That's what I enjoy doing. I love to do. So that's how basically I got into the business world. After working for 5 years, I had to resign and also relocate. That was how I started V Classic Foods. I admire a lot of people in the food industry, but my top three are Ife's Kitchen, CCME, and Delicious Foods. Like when I see them, I just see my future. I love them and I watch them a lot. I love their recipes. They're doing great things. Like when I think of myself, maybe in the next 3, 4, 5 years, I see them somewhere in the picture. I love them as food content creators. Then there are also other food businesses that I admire. For instance, Sundry Foods Limited, where I worked, the owners of Kilimanjaro. I admire their business structure. I admire Cold Stone Creamery a lot. Maybe because at some point while working doing my job, I was transferred to start up a creamery. The company where I worked, I was transferred to start up a creamery from the beginning. So I watched the creamery start up, the recipe development, the costing of the ice cream, cakes, and all that. So I love creamery management. I love cake business management. So that was where I got my first working knowledge. So I love Cold Stone Creamery. I also love Mabel's Creamery, which was the creamery where I worked finally before resigning. When I resigned in 2018, I also had to relocate with my family. Then I had to start up Fit Classic Foods. COVID happened in 2020, and I realized that I was doing business just on site, and I needed to take my business online if I was going to make more impact and also make more profit, more sales, make more revenue. Because that COVID happened, it really hits the food industry and the events industry. So I started thinking of how I could transcend from just doing baking cakes and baked goods and selling on site to selling online, and also how I could move my impact from just being in one location to affecting lives globally. So I took a course in 2020 on how to actually go global, on how to compete in global spaces, on how to stand out in the global world, on how to even, navigate from where I was to where I could affect the world or impact lives globally in business and what I do. So after that course, my eyes opened up to opportunities and things I could do. The course was by Naomi Osemedwa, and she's a global visibility specialist. She's also a storyteller. So after I took that course, the training was by Naomi Osemedwa, I now understood how I could take my business online, practical steps on how I could take my business online, because I was a bit concerned. My life coach, David Ibume, would always pray for us, make declarations, you go global. I was a bit curious. I'm like, I want to move from the stage of always praying to actual working on what I am praying for, because there's a part of praying and there's also a part of working. So that was why I took that course. And when I took that course by Naomi Osemidwa, I realized the areas where I had gifting and where I could, the platforms where I could become visible, and also how I could go global through these platforms. So I chose writing and YouTube because I love to write. It was a lot easier for me to write, and it was also a bit easier for me to create content on YouTube because I was already in the food industry and I felt I could cook and teach people things for free. I felt I could impact people, and then as my channel grows, I also know that I would start to make money on my channel. That was what actually inspired me to get on my YouTube journey, and it's been an amazing experience. And one of the things that also inspired me was the fact that I could make an impact sitting in one location and affecting the world globally. And I'm happy that through my videos I've been able to connect to people all over the world, and I'm so glad that I started this YouTube channel and I'm getting better at it daily. So I've learned a whole lot being on YouTube. I've met people all over the globe, and I've also had feedbacks from people outside my current location. So basically that's how I started my YouTube creation journey. I know there are lots of other questions I need to answer, so let me know in the comment section, and I'm sure I'm going to create more videos like this in the future. If you enjoyed this video, also let me know in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Let's get to 1,000 and let's get to 10,000 subscribers. I know it's possible. Thank you for all you're doing. Keep liking my videos, keep sharing my videos, and remember to hit the notification button so that when I post new videos, you'll be informed. Thank you for watching.